morning, everybody, and welcome on in to this amazing Saturday morning. I hope everybody is having a fantastic day. Great start to their weekend and ready to get back into what has been so far an amazing fucking wild ride. And I'm talking about Alan Wake 2. Now, we've only had one day so far, one streaming day so far into Alan Wake 2 because of the Halloween Suittober season. The next day we did some Mortuary Assistant, hadn't played it in a year, did it for a special Suittober Halloween special, and haven't had a chance to get back to Alan Wake 2. So we're doing it. We're getting back to Alan Wake today, and I'm dying to see where it goes. The game has been crazy so far. Really f***ing good. I can't express enough how much I'm liking Alan Wake so far. But I'm excited. I hope you guys are too. But how's everybody doing today? Let me scroll up to the top here. I think it's the top. All right. Major Bashir, welcome on in. How you doing today? Mrs. Fiendish, welcome on in. Mr. Fiendish, welcome on in. I hope you both are having a great day today. An eccentric meal coming on in with 32 months.
Into the suit.
Thank you so much for the 32 months of support. I really do appreciate that, and I hope you're having an amazing day today. Pseudonoms, welcome on in. How you doing today? Major Bashir, after that, gifting a sub to, or excuse me, reverse that. An eccentric meal gifted a sub to Major Bashir. Major, you've just been stitched
Into the suit.
Eccentric, thank you so much. That's 2 batches of hearts in chat and 2 points I gotta add to the wheel for you. Thank you very much. Holy shit. Keep scrolling, it keeps getting better. Crazy Old Gamer getting a sub for an eccentric meal. And also Death Docs getting a sub from eccentric meal and a twofer. Eccentric meal going crazy today. You've lost it. Thank you so much for the double dose of subs on top of your previous double dose of subs. Crazy Old Gamer, Death Docs, you both have been stitched
Into the suit.
Deal with it. You're stitched now. Enjoy those emotes. Let me add these points here where this gets crazy. So we're at 3 right now, so this is absolutely triggering a wheel, and we're going to be 2 over now into the next wheel. Hell of a fucking start today, jeez. Oh man, Faj, welcome on in. How you doing today? Cyberwolf, welcome on in. Sure I don't miss anybody here. Oh man. Avi, welcome on in. How you doing? Drakduck, welcome on in. How's it going? I think we're all caught up for the moment here. Welcome on in, everybody. If I missed anybody, just yell at me real quick so I can get a hey out to you. But I hope everybody is doing really well. Man, it has been a crazy... I was gonna say week, but it's been a pretty crazy morning. Holy shit. Drakduck gifting out a sub to Mr. Fiendish. Mr. Fiendish, you've been stitched
Into the suit.
Drakduck, thank you so much for gifting out that sub. I appreciate that. Oh man. Add your point to the counter here as well. It's been a crazy good morning. Holy shit, guys. Thank you. I appreciate the hell out of all this. Oh man. It has been a crazy week. You know, we had, for anybody following the socials, mostly Twitter, because I've been kind of going off on it on Twitter. You know, Halloween night had the release of something that we were all looking very forward to. It had looked like it might be something really good, and that was Silent Hill Ascension. Now, Silent Hill Ascension, when it was first announced, nobody even knew what it was. It's like, is it a game? It doesn't necessarily sound like a game, but they didn't elaborate on what it was until a little bit later. Later on, we found out that with references to the Netflix series Bandersnatch, that it was going to be a interactive kind of a story. Now, we didn't know if that meant more like a Telltale's game or more like a choose-your-own-adventure like Netflix Bandersnatch, but it was described as something that was going to be choice-driven every day for that matter by the community, and was going to be a way that everybody could come together and shape the Silent Hill canon going forward. And honestly, what they had shown and talked about sounded mildly optimistic. You know, it definitely sounded ambitious. It sounded like they were trying to take it seriously, and they really wanted to bring something new and unique to the table. Like, it was going to be a studio coming in with something that was going to be completely different than anything else out there, and it was going to be really special. So I was letting myself get a little bit excited for it. A lot of people I know were pretty happy to hear that the things that they had to say about it, all the interviews, the little bits of video we saw, thought it was going to be maybe something okay. Maybe not something great, but at least something cool to watch and enjoy. Well, Halloween night of all nights to do this, in many places right before Halloween ended, and if you were out of the United States, it probably aired on November 1st for you, which kind of kills the launch thing. Really don't know why they picked Halloween to debut it. It really should have been like, you know, the weekend of Halloween. Halloween weekend would have been much more appropriate for that. But in any case, they released it. I watched the first episode. Now, it took a while to get in there because you go to the site and it was kind of broken. I think their servers were taking a pretty big hit. They didn't anticipate how many people were there to watch it. And if some of the messages that they tweeted out are to be believed, they had millions of people watching, which I completely agree with, that that's probably an honest statement, that they probably did have millions of people watching. It was hugely anticipated. It was free, so no one had to pay for it. And it was something that was pretty high on the radar for a lot of horror fans. Well, I watched that first episode, and it was by far the biggest piece of I have seen in a long time. You know, it was like, I have such a hard time even finding words for this. It was so shit. It was so bad on multiple fucking levels of just bad. It wasn't like the story was just bad, because it was. It was hard to understand. And I say that because it jumps from Silent Hill, historically, how many people does Silent Hill usually have in the town? You look at Silent Hill 1, between all the main characters. Maybe I'll forget somebody, so please correct me if I'm wrong. But you had like Harry, the daughter Cheryl, you had Dahlia Gillespie, you had Hoffman, Lisa, and I think that might have been it. There may have been one more, but it's either 5 or 6 people total in the town to make it feel very empty, right? 5 or 6 people. Second game, same thing. You had James, Angela, Maria, Eddie, and Laura. 5 people. I won't keep counting them off, but you get the hint, right? Like, every game, it's always around 6 people, give or take a person or two. Under 10 always, to make the town feel desolate and more creepy. Ascension is just littered with people. There's just people everywhere for no reason. And they switch between these people so much. Like, you'll watch a scene for like, at least on day one, you'll watch a scene 30 seconds, if even that, maybe it was 20 seconds of them talking between this one character and whoever they're talking to. And then it just abruptly cuts and goes to 2 or 3 other people, and then we'll abruptly cut and then go to other people. And it just keeps cutting over and over and over and over again to different people, to where you're just like, man, how many fucking people are in this town? Like, this is ridiculous. So way overpopulated for what it is, which kind of makes me feel like they're taking more of the Silent Hill movie approach, which if you remember the original Silent Hill movie, they had a lot of people in that town. It's not what it should have been. It's the direction they went, and it wasn't a great direction. But so they got all these people in there. Now, I don't know if in the last episode or so, they've probably introduced even more people, side characters, whatever. But out of all the people I saw that day, not one of them had a decent voice actor. Not one. It was the most shitty, laughable, bad voice acting. It was like voice acting if you were in like elementary school and you went up to a bunch of kids and said, hey, could you read this? And you see a scene, I don't even remember which character's name it was. I guess I didn't care enough to remember their names. But there's this one scene in the first episode. It's like the epitome of how shitty it is, where this woman goes upstairs and I think it's her parents are dead, laying in bed, and she starts crying, a very fake cry. Crying. Someone walks up and all of a sudden, dead stop crying, no emotion in the voice. I can't believe they're dead. Just nothing. Just like, not even like a sad or a despair. It was just monotone. So bad. It was so shit. Everybody's voice actor in that game is horrible. And no effort, no nothing. I'm not even sure if it's actual people voice acting or if they have AI doing this shit. I really don't know. Because it's bad. It's lifeless. There's nothing to it. The story, again, is awful. It's all over the place. The decisions you have to make are some of the most who gives a fuck questions that you could ask. They bring them up on the screen. Choose one of three. What do you want them to do? And the whole time I'm sitting there just like, I really don't care. Like, all of these questions are dumb. None of them are good. You know, where are the questions that make you feel like you're in Silent Hill? Like, they're just so, they're like soap opera questions. I feel like I'm watching General Hospital with a slight horror tone. And I do mean slight, because Silent Hill Ascension feels like it's made for like pre-teens. It's not scary. The tone of it is not mature. It feels like it's a game that they want to try to get kids' money off of, and they've turned it into a kids' thing. It's the biggest shit show of Silent Hill that we've seen yet. And we've seen big shit shows. We've seen Book of Memories? The Vita dungeon crawler? That's better than Ascension. You know why? Because as shitty as that is, it's at least fun for a while. Ascension just sucks. When you get to the game, because there is a game element, it is the most stupid fucking game I've ever seen. Nothing you do impacts the actual game. You're watching a pre-recorded cutscene, and it's asking you to do like a bunch of quick actions. Whether you get the quick actions or not, the same shit happens. It just gives you a rate. Oh, you did that quick action good. You did that quick action bad. But what you do for that quick action barely matters, because everybody else is also doing it, and it takes the grand total sum of everybody's quick action to determine if you failed or passed the event, which is stupid. It's really, really dumb. Speaking of really dumb, the way that you vote in that game, you have to use what they call IP points, influence points. You are given influence points, little bits, little crumbs of influence points every day you watch the video. You get just enough influence points, maybe a little bit more. I think if you watch it during the live, you get a little bonus. to make your choices, and it costs 200 points per choice. But here's the catch, and here's where the money comes in, because I did mention it was a free game, right? They're doing mobile strategies where they're trying to get people to buy influence points so they can be more influential. You can try to rally the chat with your influence points so they pick one of your 3 choices. It's 3 choices. It's not like there's 20 and you got to try to rally people to pick the right one. You have a 1 in 3 chance of getting your shit anyway. Who cares? But they want you to buy these points so you can try to make a big impact. You know how many damn points you would have to buy to make a single impact on something when there's thousands, if not that first night, millions of people watching? You could spend a metric fuck ton of money on that game and still not have enough influence points to be the person that makes the sway between one choice or another. It doesn't matter. Nothing matters. And speaking of, on one last thing, then I'm going to read chat here because I've been just on the rant here. I want you guys to see this shit. This, can't see it too well because I'm a little in the way here, a little bit there. 1999 Founders Pack. They're also trying to sell you shit to make money. But there's something on this page that is the most irritating shit to me as a fan of Silent Hill and a person that respects Silent Hill, the universe the original Team Silent made. It bothers the fuck out of me. And it's this. They're selling a sticker pack. In the sticker pack, oh look, you get the dog. It's like, okay, a dog in a UFO. That's kind of funny. The dog's the alien, whatever. You get jewel icons from the series, fine. You get bread, Silent Hill 3 reference, okay. I can't even tell what that is. Looks like a blockhead with arms. Not sure. You get this guy's face for some reason, I guess. And you get this sticker. This really disrespectful fucking sticker. You know, I don't think anything in this game has irritated me more than this fucking sticker. It's like they don't understand Silent Hill, and they don't understand that the fans understand Silent Hill. Do you know how fucked up Silent Hill is? It's not like it's a game for kids. It's not like you're like, oh, that was a cute thing. Or, oh, ha ha ha, trauma. Their trauma is so funny. You have some serious fucking shit happen in these games that is meant to be taken seriously and has been written, at least in the first 4 games, as tastefully as fucking possible for a horror game. Do you think it would be funny if this was Silent Hill 2 and you have James on there? Oh, James killed his wife. It's trauma. He killed his wife. Smothered her to death with a pillow. You think it would be funny to see Angela on there with what happened to her as a child? And everybody's posting in chat during the reveal, it's trauma. Like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, what is with, like, they don't understand Silent Hill at all. They don't get the franchise. They don't know what they're doing. It's a huge money grab. This is the biggest bunch of bullshit we could have possibly expected out of this. Like, seriously, this is complete trash. If you're still watching it, just stop. Like, do what you want to do, but we have to, as a whole, as a community, stop this bullshit before it goes any further. Now, I hope no other devs will take this garbage and say that this bullshit is actually canon. I hope that with future games, any dev won't look at this and be like, oh, well, that happened to them and this happened to them, so this is canon. Look at those creatures. This is canon. I hope not. But devs in the Silent Hill world have been really stupid about it. I mean, look what they did taking the Silent Hill movies as canon when they were as far from canon in many respects as possible. This shit's gotta stop. I'm so irritated with this game. It's a disgrace to Silent Hill. It's disrespectful to the seriousness of the topics and the gameplay. It's just bad. And they should be ashamed of themselves for making this game. I'm sure they're not. And I feel bad, frankly, for anybody who was involved in this and actually did a good job. Because there is just so much bad about it that you would have to really question if you should put it on your resume. Like, it's pretty awful. Let's catch up on chat. I really went off on that for a minute here. I'm so irritated. I'm so irritated with this crap. All right, let me scroll up here because I know it's been a minute. Ascension to the sewers. Yeah, the only thing that they've ascended to in this is new levels of shit. I have a question. You just got the Evil Within 1 and 2. Is it worth playing? Yes, absolutely. Evil Within 1 was great, minus 2 chapters before the last chapter. It got really actiony during those 2. Kind of lost the vibe a bit. But then the last chapter comes back and pulls it together. But great game. And then the second one is good. It's very different than the first one. But if you just give it a chance and you're not expecting really more of the exact same tone of the first game, kind of think of the second game almost as its own thing, and you'll have a really good time with it. Saw your tweet about it, but I'm anxious to hear more. It's so bad. Oh, man. Broken day one. You know, I heard they killed the chat. They had a chat going and people were spamming a bunch of shit in chat because, hey, you open a public chat to everybody on the internet, you're gonna get some shit in there you don't want to see. And instead of actually having some decent moderation in there, they just killed the chat. Who knows if they'll bring it back? Core portion of the game is now gone. But to be fair, the chat was horrible anyway. When I was in there that first day, watching the chat, it's like one of those Twitch streams, and I know we've all been in them, where the chat is moving like 1,000,000 miles an hour. So it doesn't even matter if you say anything, because nobody is seeing it anyway. It was like that. It was absolutely like that. Curry said, hold on, patience, story and plot will get... But they just need to stop. Nobody cares about it. It's so bad. Story and plot will get better. Curry, the Ascension is horrible. Another cash grab microtransaction piece of shit. Yup. It's not actually taking place in Silent Hill 2. It's so shitty. Grapes decided the first movie was made well. The first movie is good. It's just... It's a good horror movie. It's a bad Silent Hill movie. That's just what it is. Watch the recap and playthrough of Night 3. You don't think it's gotten any better. It also doesn't seem like they take your input. The first night everyone said, complete the ritual. Well, she didn't complete it. She backed away, effectively running away, which is not what was voted for. No shit, huh? You know, I really wondered how they were going to do that. Because they said an interesting comment early on in this that, oh, we think we know what people are going to vote for. We're pretty sure how it's going to go. Makes me really wonder if they already have everything written out. Like, do you know how really hard it would be? I mean, granted, this is shitty, right? Like, the animations, not necessarily the texturing on people, but the animations themselves are shit. Everything's kind of thrown together, so it wouldn't be like the hardest thing in the world. But it also wouldn't be ideal that they have to go through and re-render shit every week based on people's changes. Like, last minute, oh, people voted for this, shit, we got to adjust it. I highly doubt that. They probably already have everything written exactly how they want it based on how they think people are going to vote. And they're just like, you know, fuck it. Like, the whole voting is probably just a ploy. Maybe some of the stuff will matter, but I guarantee you some of the shit much like what you just said, Gochu, isn't gonna fucking matter. It's a scam. The whole thing of Silent Hill Ascension, it's a big scam. Through and through. The metrics don't work right, like it's broken. The biggest fails essentially run the choice. You know, it's hard to even say that too, because there's so many people watching, and the amount of money you would have to pay for points. I don't even know if a single person could be impactful or realistically sway it either way. You know, it's bad when Suit defends Bookish. It's so bad. Here, let me scroll back up a bit, because a couple people came in. I'm missing people. Yoshio, welcome on in. How you doing today? Mr. Welcome on in. How you doing today? Magnus, welcome on in. How's it going? Oh, that trash. It's a nice reference to Silent Hill games. I'll give him that. But visually, it all looks like Homecoming, Dead by Daylight. Yeah, it does. With the environments and monster design. They thought he smothered his wife to death. Hilarious. Word, very disrespectful. Those stickers are cartoonish. Yep. Worried Bloober. Los Angeles special with their track record of handling women like in the media. I don't know. You know, it's really unfair to Bloober. Like, now granted, now hold on just 1 second here, actually. 1 quick second here. Okay. So, you know, it's kind of unfair to Bloober for this game, because, you know, we don't know what Bloober is going to do. Bloober could be doing something great, right? Bloober could be doing something really, really good, and maybe we're going to be pleasantly surprised with what they do. But Silent Hill Ascension has just been so shitty that it's left a much bigger mark on Silent Hill. Yeah, I don't know if that lowers the bar or raises the bar for Bloober, but either way, it's honestly not good. Like, this game has made the view of Silent Hill significantly worse. Remove your hands from, don't expect anything good anymore. Yeah, unfortunately, one of your coworkers, Authors Magazine, did the music for this. He's a legend in the scene, but was hoping this might open to his content. Yeah, I saw an interview. I think we may have watched it on stream with the guy who did the music for this, and he seems like he's, you know, decent. Like, I don't know too much about his overall catalog, but he seems like he's, you know, a decent composer, and I didn't have any gripes with the music in the game. You know, I thought it was fine. But because this is so shit, not only are a lot of people now not going to hear his work, but they're going to have negative associations with it. And that's really unfair to him. I mean, the same thing goes to some of like the visual artists on this. Like, some of the monster design in this has actually been okay. You know, not horrible monster design. And maybe not the best because they're using an older looking renderer for this, to the point earlier of it kind of looking somewhere between Dead by Daylight and Homecoming, Silent Hill Homecoming. But the writing, the voice acting, just the overall story is just so bad that it's bringing everybody in this project down with them. I really hope there's a mass exodus with opportunities for them. I don't want them to like be forced out and then they don't have jobs, right? Like, I know people got to make a living, but holy shit, I hope the people who actually did good work on this, and there are some, can get the fuck out and get jobs other places before this thing just implodes on itself. They brought the chat back, made it emote only. Great. It's so useful. Rally people with your emotes. Oh, Tinjing, yeah, I'm so excited. We're going to be getting into Alan Wake in just a moment. You get better, but the infrastructure base shit. You can't fix the influence of TX. Live service model, actual fucking seasons in it. We thought Book of Memories was the bottom. Yeah, this is the new bottom. They've ascended to a new bottom. For 5 hours ago, she passed out. So you're letting her rest and chill here. Nice, dude. I hope you guys have a good visit. have a really good time. With all the multiple Silent Hill projects Konami has in store for us, why would they give this the green light? Because they're not monitoring it. That's, you know, we've seen that with Konami, that they don't check the work. They don't care, frankly. They care about money. If you got the money, they'll license you the IP, and that's all they care about. They probably don't give two shits that this thing is tanking and it's a steaming load. Like, they don't care. They got paid. That's all they care about. The new Silent Hill, I can't remember what it is, Silent Hill F, I think, could be shit. Maybe it'll be good. I want to be hopeful it'll be playable and decent, but it could be shit. Konami doesn't care. They're getting paid. Same thing with Bloober. They don't give a fuck. As long as they get their money, that's all they care about. I mean, Silent Hill being a slot machine kind of says it all. Oh, man. So irritated. On one other note here, Silent Hill related, Silent Hill on the Google Play Store, out of 8,082, excuse me, let me rephrase that, out of 8.82 thousand reviews, so close to 9,000 reviews on the Google Play Store, Silent Hill Ascension has an astounding 1.4. 1.4. Holy shit. That is awful. 1.4. I think it's slightly higher on the Apple App Store. I heard that they were soliciting reviews. I don't know if that's true, but last time I checked on the Apple App Store, it was like a 2.2. So a little higher, but still very low. You know, at one point, the team Silent Hill Ascension on Twitter came out and they're like, "Congratulations, team, we made it to #1 on the top free games list in the Apple App Store." And I'm like, really? And I looked, and it was 13th. 13th place, not 1. 13. 24 hours later, it dropped, exactly 24 hours later, it dropped from 13th to 84. And another 24 hours after that, so 48 hours after launch, it is not even on the top 200 list anymore. I don't know where it places, but it's no longer even on the top 200 game list on the Apple App Store. It's gone. What a steaming pile of crap. Man. I think that's going to be our news for the day. The only other thing I got to mention, what I thought was worth saying, Diablo 4 is getting an expansion pack called Vessel of Hatred. I don't know if it had a release date yet, but yeah. Vessel of Hatred. More Diablo 4 content. Maybe it'll make it better. You know, people got really burned out on Diablo 4 pretty quick. But, you know, we'll see. Alright, you guys ready to... Oh yeah, they announced 3 new WoW expansions too. 3! I kind of wish they would just make a World of Warcraft 2 at this point, but they're milking the shit out of that engine. So, whatever. Let's play some Alan Wake. My throat's dry from bitching about Silent Hill Ascension. Oh, I want to play Alan Wake now. Alright, let's do it. Let's kill the music. Let's switch on over. There we go. Alright. And Alan Wake 2. Let's launch it. It had an update. I don't know what it updated.
You are wearing a very well-tailored person.
American Idiot!
Something looks different? Person suit. Did you get a haircut or something? Danae Jesus looking good regardless lol.
Thank you so much for the 35 months.
Into the suit.
I really appreciate that. Let me get your point added to the counter and get some hearts in chat. American Idiot and the 35-month resub. So for anybody that was in the Halloween special stream, and if you haven't seen it, it's on Twitch and the VODs. I was in full nun makeup, the movie The Nun makeup, and in order to pull that off, I had to shave my beard and mustache. So it is slowly growing back. This is 1 week worth of growth at this point, so more than I expected. I think by the end of the month of ironically No Shave November, I will be probably back to where I was. But yeah, why is there no sound? This game is quiet. All right, let's continue. Let's continue. All right, Mr. Wake. That was the update, took out the audio. Great. Root beer. Love me some root beer. All right, so we're in this room. We woke up in this room. I don't know what we're supposed to do here. We're supposed to look at these screens. Shoebox, huh? The shoebox can store your items. Ah, storage box. Shoebox. Alan can access items stored from any shoebox in the dark place. Still a shoebox. Okay, just a really big hitbox on that shoebox. Alright. Guess that's it. Alright, let's get out of here. Yeah, let's go up. Where are we?
The phone was ringing. Somehow I knew the call was for me.
Payphone is ringing. Boy, welcome on in. How's your day going? Reloaded, welcome. He's awake. Yep. This is true.
Hello?
Alan Wake?
Yes.
Do you know who I am?
No? Who is this?
We'll get to that later. There are spies all over. Shadows.
A sense of deja vu washed over me. Had I had this conversation before?
Alan, listen to me carefully. Caldera Street Station, the subway. You need to go there. I'll call you again later. Make sure to pick up.
Do I know you? I know you from somewhere.
You've just forgotten again. We're in this together. Don't worry. I got you now. We've been working great.
I'm losing you. Hello? Hello?
Subway pass. Wonder if it's got any money on it. They did a great job on the graphics in this game. It looks really good. Alan Wake multipass. All right, here we go. Kribo, welcome on in.
said Caldera Street Station. I had to go there.
This game looks really good. It's crazy. The Dark Place map. Caldera Street Station. All right, so straight ahead. The hell? You hear that? Shit, let's go. This
The
game
Caldera
looks so
Street
good.
Station sign was there, but the entrance was missing. I had to make it appear. Maybe I could use the lamp to reveal the station entrance.
Oh right, I forgot we had that lamp. How do I get over there? Oh, here we go.
The lamp was dead in my hand. I needed to find a light for it.
Maybe we can go to this light? No. I guess it's directing us to a functional light, huh? No charges. I feel like we should be able to take that. Doesn't it look like you could? Is it maybe the street light? So confused, game. Yeah, I guess it's probably not that. Maybe it's that big ass light down there. You think we could take any light, but I guess not.
There was a light at the end of the alley ahead.
Okay, well I was right about that light then. Alright, let's go take the light. Atmosphere in this game is amazing.
Is this the way it was on the page?
What the hell? Oh, hey. We met at Door's show.
Alan Wake, the writer. I'm Alex Casey. I'm looking into a murder.
It's Max Payne.
Come on, what is this?
There's a piece of evidence, a manuscript of a novel. You wouldn't know anything about it?
A manuscript? What manuscript? I need to see it.
Rumor had it the manuscript contained the details of the murders. A murder cult was following the story to commit their gruesome acts. Was Wake their leader? Had he written it? How far would he go to create a perfect work of art? Or would he be the next victim?
Max Payne. Looking a little deranged.
No, wait! I need a gun!
No chance.
What happened to Max Payne just now? What happened to our light?
Casey!
Damn it. I remember dying in this alley in a dream I had. He was just gonna keep killing
It's like the
me.
ghost.
Loop by loop. You're not gonna get what you want. You think you know. You know shit. You don't really wanna know. You're gonna get what's coming to you.
He's dead. Is his ghost still there? No.
I needed his gun and flashlight to protect myself.
Yeah, we're taking his gun and flashlight. That gun. It's like
This
a
was an echo of the books
cold
I had written
anaconda.
for years. Picking up Casey's
cobra.
gun felt like I was assuming the role of the detective. I had a light now. I needed to get back to the subway station entrance. Shit. With the alley in darkness now,
shit.
restless shadows block my way.
Am I just wasting ammo? I think I did. I think I just wasted a battery. Oh shit. Can I go around them? I don't even know if I need to be afraid of them. Don't necessarily seem like they're attacking me, do they?
Oh, fuck!
Oh shit. Okay, we are getting attacked. Fuck, go awake. I wasn't sure they could hurt me. Fuck. Okay, now we know. Damn, he looks dead as hell. Okay, good. Loaded us here. Already taken the light, so we can get damaged. Okay, so a single blast from the light can neutralize one of them. Oh shit.
The shadows faded out until they didn't. Stop me. I could fight back.
Reload that gun. Reload that 6-shooter.
I could use the light
Okay.
to open the subway entrance now.
We can use the light now to open up the subway entrance. Let's go. It's him writing. Okay. Okay. Shit, not that way, I guess. I don't remember where it was. Well, it said it was across, right? So going that way isn't the way to go. It's this way. Feel bad I wasted that battery. Alright. Downstairs we go into the subway.
I needed to find another light to go deeper inside.
So do we gotta go back out and find more lights? What's that? Ooh, health. Nice. Yeah, maybe we do. Maybe we gotta go back up. Backtracking mission. Unless it'll let me take the light we just did. Nope. Okay, so we do need to find another light. Damn. I don't think I saw another one just then. Guess we gotta look around a bit. None of these warm lights will do it. It's gotta be a big blinding white light. Huh. Great. Shadow people. I'm not seeing anything, you know. Thought I would see something. Yep, there we go. There we go.
I needed to find a way around that fence.
Oh, shit. Fuck. Damn. Alright.
It was locked from the other side.
The other side, chat. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Arrows. Game is like, here, go this way. Can't, I mean, why is there even an arrow? Can see people over there ready to attack me. Little confused. Go through the store? No.
The door wouldn't budge.
Or what about around this way? No. Yeah, it got shaved for the Halloween stream last week. Welcome on in. See, I'm a little confused here. Just a little. Makes me wonder. Maybe we gotta use that light that we put up there over there, huh? I'm gonna go grab it. Come on, grab it. There we go. Hey, thank you so much for that.
Bit.
I appreciate that. Is this what we needed to do? I don't know if it's what we needed or not, but here we are. All right. Okay. Nothing. What about down here? No. It's a ladder, though. Or how high up we're going here. With Mr. Door. Shit. Gonna burn through these lights quick. Keep using them like this. Alright. Oops. Ran around that door. Alright, let's go down. I'm gonna try to just walk around these dudes. A save room. Oh, we must be in for something. Here, let's do a manual save. We'll do it over our first one. And let's also do a quick save. Shoebox. No, we don't need no shoebox right now. Energy drinks and health. All right. I feel like we're in store for a boss battle or something with a save station right there. Because we hadn't saved that far away either. If you think about the room we started in here with all the TVs. I don't know if he's good or bad.
Hello. Oh. Hey,
Hey,
Alan.
it's dude.
You snuck up on me.
Sorry. Have we met?
Memory problems again, huh? Yeah, we've met. Tim Breaker. We've shared notes. Hey, I've made some progress on the map if you want to take a look. Still haven't found my mystery man, though.
Dude, Quantum Break. I don't know if I remember Quantum Break.
You're making a map.
Trying
But
to.
he was in
It's hard to map a dream, though.
The Following.
I keep ending up in unexpected
And,
places.
Man of
I find
Medan.
interesting things like those strange markings that react to the light, but never the one thing that I'm looking for. Feel free to check the map out. Oh, I've been stockpiling supplies while I poke around. If you find a stash, take anything you need.
I appreciate the help. Who's this mystery man?
Mystery
It
man.
wouldn't be much of a mystery if I knew. All I have is a name. Warlin Door.
A talk show host?
No. No, that doesn't sound like him. The guy has many disguises, but a talk show host? No. I'll keep looking.
He's a talk show host. What's this? Nothing. Great. What's this? I have not tried it yet, Tinjink, but I've heard it's really good.
Oh, that's my crazy wall. I'm just trying to make sense of things.
Remember, I was at the morgue.
Trade you
I was
all
about
Sammy
to get...
today.
I don't want to overtalk him. I was at the morgue. I was about to give the evidence to the FBI. Door transported me here. To this dream reality. Why? Who, where, why, motive, why me? Facts, missing time, no memory, until now. Have I always ended up here? Will I forget when I get out? Abducted? Aliens? Door? UFO? Polyhedrons? Dreams. Me, but not me. Others I know, yet they are different. The red-headed woman? Fascinating. Hey, Gochu, you've just redeemed.
Exquisite nothingness.
Redeeming the most exquisite nothing in all of Twitch, and now none of it can be yours. Enjoy your nothing. Well, I guess we've seen everything we need to see in here. I think he's just staying.
See you around, Alan.
Yeah, he's trapped here too. He died, though, in what we think is the reality. But now he's here. Now, he remembers being there, but being here. Did he actually die? Who knows? Alright, here we go. Shit. Okay, okay. Goes up. Where do these stairs go? They go up. Got more stuff. Oh, I called them energy drinks. I think those are the batteries, which is funny. They look like 5-hour energy packs. Where the hell are we? Worst Casey? What the hell? We went up, 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 down. That's a trip. I kind of want to see what was the other way now. I mean, I guess maybe we still can. But that's weird. Yeah, we can go up here too. Look at this. No auto climb. He just kind of stood there for a moment. Looked like there may have been something up here. The hell? Okay, I don't know why that's there. Maybe I should try shooting the glass? Aim your flashlight at the spiral.
Phrase repeated over and over. The words resonated with meaning. Had I written this?
Words of power can be used to make Wake stronger. You can assign them in the writer's room. Damn, we saw one of those somewhere else here too, and I completely just dismissed it. Words of gun, words of... What is the difference? Increased damage dealt by the last bullet in the revolver. Oh. Saying I have one. Increase double barrel shotgun damage by 25% when hitting multiple enemies with one shot. For 15% of math health when landing direct hit with flare gun. I'll do this one. Okay, I get how that works now. Kinda. Not sure what that's about though. Huh. Bullets, I guess? Alright, well, let's get out of here. Ergo, welcome on in. This game is amazing. Oh, Gochu! I completely missed you redeemed a second dose of
Exquisite nothingness.
even more nothing to fill your nothing. Enjoy it. Alright, let's take the light. Whatever.
Fuck me.
Yeah, that's not what I expected exactly, but Ooh, ooh. Big group. Alright, so I did want to go back up here, though, because it felt like there was some stuff up here we may have missed. And, it could be items. Could be items. So, which way did we go? We went up this ladder. It's so weird, too. We went up, up, up. And then we just ended up there on the ground. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna do a quick save here. Okay, so this way. There we go. I'm sure that's what it was. We got more words of power. There was another words of power down there somewhere and I just dismissed it. Man, I wish I would have looked closer at it. Is it this door? Okay, go down the ladder. Almost back to where we were. I mean, at that point, hell, I probably could have just gone through that door again and been downstairs by the cop car, but here we are. Alright, so shit. Alright, so and then we gotta go take that light. Now, if that words of power aren't down here, I might go back there just to look, honestly. So I feel like they were somewhere close. Shit, they were back there. Alright, let's just go really quick. Let's make this a quick trip. Quick trip. Oh. So, well, let me find this first before I get into a little rant. I know I saw, oops, I know I saw, oh shit, there's so many of them. It was somewhere down here. I remember seeing it. This isn't what I remember. But it's definitely directing us somewhere. Okay. Yeah, this isn't what I was remembering at all. You know, I'm probably not going to find it now. That's alright, let's just go back. We got another one I wasn't actually looking for, so, kinda is what it is at this point. Well, while we're, traveling back... So, I don't know if you guys remember a while back, in, the midst of all my tech stuff, I had, checked out the, Sony QD OLED TV. And unfortunately, I have an update about it. Which... Ooh, more stuff. This wasn't it either. Which you guys should probably know in case anybody is in the market for QD OLED. Now, granted, I have no idea if this affects all QD OLEDs, being whether it's Alienware or Samsung, or I think there's one other brand that actually makes QD OLED. I think that's where we started. But, it started to get screen degradation. The screen on it had started... Oh, what's that? It's weird. Had started to, experience noticeable levels of damage to it after just 8 months. And from the damage it looks like to it, only about 5 months. Maybe even 4. So, it was a Sony 55 QD OLED, and we started watching some older TV shows that have the 4:3 aspect ratio on it. So, you know, kind of like, what do they call that, letterbox? Watching the shows, go through, I think, 2 full series of shows, just, you know, almost just binge having it on back to back. And one day, my Apple TV gets a software update, you know, when now all this iOS 17 stuff came out. And I'm like, okay, I gotta go do the update for it. So I go into the settings menu and hit update. And while it's running, I'm looking at the screen. And I'm like, why do what would be the dark areas on a 4:3 image, you know, where it's got the image in the center and then the 2 black bars down the sides on the left and right, why are those brighter than the rest of my screen? And it starts to hit me like, you've got to be kidding me. Like, it started to, you know, it's hard to say burn in per se because it's not traditional burn in, it's more of a uniformity issue. But looking at it, you could see that the image in the center of the screen where we had been watching the content was slightly darker than the image on the sides. It wasn't noticeable in everything, but some stuff, especially darker scenes or anything where you're watching shades of gray or anything, you know, from white to solid black, in between that, like just the whole grayscale, you would see a brighter image. And it was because it had started to kill the screen quicker in the center, and the sides of the screen, where an image hadn't really been displayed because of all the 4:3 we'd been watching, was still in a healthy, good place. And for those that don't know, the way QD OLEDs generate the color white or anything in that grayscale is by burning all 3 red, green, and blue pixels at the same time to produce the white color. Unlike traditional OLEDs or other TVs for that matter, where they actually have a white pixel. QD OLEDs don't. And because of that, this screen started to degrade just after 8 months of use. And I say 8 months because we technically bought it a year ago, but after the first couple months we had a screen failure, or lines on the screen. Got it replaced because the picture was just incredible. And then 8 months into that, started having the same thing. So yeah, FYI.
The gates to the platform were closed. I
Open
have a
that.
ticket.
Ooh, first aid. FYI, I wouldn't invest into any QD OLED technology. You know, we have a non-QD OLED as well. Just regular LG OLED. It's never had that problem. We've had it way longer than we had that, like years. Versus that Sony. Never had that problem. Similar kind of usage. Never had that problem. It's either the Sony TV itself is shit or QD OLED is just not what it's cracked up to be.
The door was locked.
So be careful if you guys are in the market for a TV or a monitor. I would personally steer clear of QD OLED for the time being. It's
Something
too
about the
new, it's
station
not ready.
platform felt significant. It would work in my writing, but I needed more.
Okay.
Something lingered here. A half-forgotten memory. An echo.
Approaching it from a specific angle, huh?
Something was here. A vision about to reveal itself. I needed to look at it from the right angle.
This is tricky. This is very tricky. I don't understand. Align the echo by approaching it from the right angle. I don't get it. Could have sworn I saw that change for a minute, but maybe I'm just tripping. Approach it from the right angle. What's the right angle? Is it down? Is it up? I don't get it. What do you want from me, memory? What is your angle? Feels like it's got to be the one that's kind of like pulse. Maybe right there. Fuck, this is hard. I don't know. I don't know. Do you guys have any ideas on this one? Just wasted a battery trying to find it. Oh shit, there's two parts to it.
An FBI agent had come here
Oh
before
fuck,
me
okay.
on the trail of
Alright,
a murder
thanks
cult.
Chad.
He'd gone missing, presumed dead. The cult was leaving me clues to follow, connecting the dots from one murder to the next, inviting me to draw an obscene picture on the city map. Caldera Street Station. The name made me think of the exit wound of a bullet.
I had a flash of inspiration. The ghost of my fictional detective. A story thread I could use in my writing.
You have discovered your first plot element from an echo. You can write it into reality on the plot board. Oh, really?
I had a location. I had a story thread. I would put them together, write them into my story to create a path deeper into the dark place.
Okay, select the FBI agent plot element and activate it with enter.
Things clicked into place. The story rang true. I was making progress. The dark place reacted to my story. The way into the tunnels was no longer blocked.
This game is crazy. So he literally wrote into the story this place. More of this place anyway.
It could not be opened on this side.
You know, on a side note regarding that that TV, I had my first experience with Best Buy repair service. Holy crap, is it bad? It is, it's not good. Can I get that? Can I get in there? I can see it through the window. You can see the surface scattering on the glass there from the ray tracing. I think I can hop in there. Oh, there we go. And it was not good though. I had called them up about that Sony TV because I had gotten looped in to what sounded like a good support thing with their Total Tech they had. And they scheduled an appointment to come out. Came out, told them what was going on, showed them the TV. They looked at it like, yeah, I see what you're talking about. Yeah, okay. Well, we gotta look at some other stuff here. And then they looked at some other content that was brighter and, you know, not necessarily in the same color space as where that burn-in was. And we're like, oh, it's, yeah, your screen's fine. It's not doing it on this other stuff. I'm like, yeah, but it's doing it here. Yeah, but it's fine. It's not doing it here. It's like, that doesn't even make sense. How can it be fine one place and not fine another?
That was my way forward.
It's like, it's obviously having a problem. You saw it when you came in. Like, yeah, but it's fine. Plus, you showed us that on a YouTube video. You know, we can't say how YouTube does their content. And I'm like, no, like, it's right there. Yeah, but we can't speak for that. It's fine. Your TV's fine. And we went back and forth for like a good 5 minutes with them arguing me. They're like, no, we know how TVs work. We've seen this before. I work with OLEDs. You know, you would see this everywhere. And I'm like, no, not necessarily, because QD OLED is different. Like, they just weren't believing me. Like, it was weird. Trying to blame it on YouTube. And then, like, all of a sudden, they popped into the TV settings menu. And then right there on the settings menu, on Sony's settings menu, there was the uniformity issue. And I'm like, look, it's on their menu. I'm sure Sony knows how their TVs work and didn't misprogram it, right? And they're like, we'll be back. And then they went outside and talked about it for 5 minutes and came back in and was like, oh, we're gonna order some parts. But none of the parts they ordered would have actually replaced the panel. Some big bullshit. You know, if it wasn't for the in-store employees having more sense than the Total Tech employees, based on what they wanted to do, I would have been stuck with that piece of shit. I was able to get it sorted out by going in store.
The blood trail continued deeper
but
into
holy
darkness.
crap.
Alan Wake, this isn't your story.
Sam, welcome on in. Yeah, it's left over from the nun costume last week. It's slowly growing back. You know, I had to like logic with them at the store a bit on it though too. They're like, well, I'm like, you know, the TV is just going to keep doing it. It's like, well, we can, you know, they'll replace the TV eventually, and then we'll get you another one. It's like, I don't want another one. Like, this TV sucks. It obviously has issues. That was weird.
Shit. I don't like the sound of that.
And they're like, well, if it's really that bad, we can replace it out, but it's got to fall into a lemon clause. And I'm like, well, how do you do that? And they said, well, we'll replace it, and if after 3 replacements it still has the same problem, we can just get you another brand. And I'm like, well, it's definitely going to have it, but how long is your lemon clause? How long in between do they have to be? And they're like 3 months. I'm like, look, it took like at the minimum probably about 5 months for this thing to set in like that. So 2 months outside of that, that's going to expire, and I'm going to be getting this repaired, you know, anywhere from every like 5 to 8 months for as long as we own this thing. And the guy kind of just looked at me. He's like, what kind of TV was it? And I told him the QD OLED, and he's like, oh, yeah, I've read about that. He's like, all right, hold on. And then he got me situated. It's like, fuck though. Yeah, if you guys ever have to deal with Best Buy support, man, good luck. Let's do a manual save here. GameStar will come on in. There we go. Yeah, I don't know how Best Buy is honestly doing. Like, anytime I go in there, there's never that many people. You know, Best Buy, as much as I hate their Geek Squad now, having actually worked with them, they're the only place you can really go to anymore, at least in the States, that will actually... Hold on, it's showing something. There it is. That will actually have shit on display you can see. Right? Like, we don't have really any more computer stores here. I mean, if you live like in certain states, there's this amazing store called Micro Center. That's great, but we don't have one of those in Arizona. We have Best Buy. We used to have this place called Fry's Electronics, which for many years it was great. Great for electronics, but then they had some like apparently really shitty business decisions. Lost a ton of money and then just went out of business. Which sucked because, man, they were pretty good. In their heyday, Fry's Electronics was awesome. It was massive store, like the size of like a Costco store. With like TV sections, computer sections, music, games, components, all sorts of shit.
The tunnels were a maze. The blood trail led me on.
Blood trail? What blood trail? Oh, there we go. Well, what's this way? A dead end at the moment, but we can tell it needs the light. I'm really liking this game so far. You remember Fry's? They were in a couple states. They were pretty cool. I used to be able to go. I've built full
Another
computers.
Place to use in this story. I needed to search the tunnels for further visions, inspiration for the story that would lead me deeper.
Okay. You found a new single plot on the board. Put it into reality. All right, let's go.
The new scene I had found was important for the story.
I used to be able to go into a Fry's Electronics.
This would move the story forward.
Ellen keeps talking. And be like, all right, I'm gonna build a computer today, and just bring my money. And they had every component I needed, every RAM, case, motherboard, everything. It was just all right there in the store, and it was great. If I needed a TV, a monitor, anything, like they carried it. They had everything.
Changed the story. And with that, the dark place changed.
Oh man, that's like an eclipse right there.
It's bad luck to be on this case. The cult can get you anywhere with that black magic shit. Let the day shift handle it. What happened, anyway?
Some Fed came looking for the cult, but it was a trap. A satanic blood sacrifice.
Anyone who gets involved with the cult, they're next. I heard their leader is this famous writer, Alan Wake. Their unholy motherfucking messiah.
Sounds like a load of bull.
Yeah, they were kind of like a Circuit City, just much bigger. Like, Circuit City was cool back in the day. But, Fry's Electronics would be like the size of, 2 to 3 Circuit Cities. It was huge. It was like a Circuit State. If that makes any sense. Well, there's a light we can take. I want to go down here and see what's down here, though. Radio Shack. Radio Shack was cool, but, the writing was kind of on the wall for them. Once, the need for really buying individual components started, fizzing away. The stores that they had for Radio Shack were so tiny. It's like trying to convert Radio Shack into anything else was not gonna happen. Like, the only thing that they tried to convert them into at one point was a cell phone retailer. You can go into Radio Shack to buy your cell phones, but it wasn't enough to keep them afloat. Radio Shacks themselves were small. The company was huge. They were fucking everywhere. It's crazy.
Another echo lingered here. A source of inspiration.
And we're finding all these words. I haven't assigned any of them, though. We should probably do that at some point.
Word is your research can help me, ma'am. What do you know?
There's more than one urban legend about the Cult of the Word. The murder cult used these tunnels for their ritual sacrifices.
Murder
They
cult.
say the cult reenacted the murders in Alan Wake's crime books. That Wake was even involved somehow, under a false identity. Mr. Scratch, which is, of course, a nickname for the devil himself.
It was disturbing finding myself in the story this way. But I was desperate, and it felt right for the story.
How dare you have 2 micro centers, Kriba? You better make one of them move over here. I would love a micro center. I've sent them many messages being like, please open up a micro center here. Please. And they're just like, well, we're always thinking about expanding. Oh shit. Shit. Shit! Fuck. They were quick. Yeah, Fry's Electronics wasn't good on their employees either. I remember one day, I went in there, and, Fry's used to do price matches. They would say, we price match anything as long as it's a legit business. It's like, okay, so I went in there one day for yet another price match, so I didn't have to wait for shipping. And go up to the guy, say like, I want this product. And he's like, here you go. He's like, I need a price match. And he's like, oh, okay. And I was like, what, is there something wrong with price matching? It seemed like you wanted to do it. And he's like, well, when you guys do price matching, it actually hits us. And I was like, what do you mean it hits you? He's like, well, we lose money in the company every time somebody does price matching because we're not making any profit off of it. And in many cases, we might be losing a lot of profit trying to match that price. So, I think I went the wrong way. So, every time an employee in the store processes a price match, it reflects negatively on us. And I was just like, you gotta be shitting me. Like, that's stupid. He's like, yeah, that's how they do it. Like, man, that's garbage. I think we gotta re-get these. That sucks. So, yeah. I mean, could you imagine, like, your company advertises everywhere, oh, we do price matching. Come here and price match. But then, if you actually do it, the employee that matches the price, which to no fault of their own,
The tunnels
gets
were a
hit.
maze. The blood trail led me on.
I'd be so pissed. Like, no wonder they were a shitty company. I heard too, maybe like an employee had ripped them off for like literal millions of dollars.
Another place to use in this story. I needed to search the tunnels for further visions.
I gotta do that
Inspiration
again.
for the story that would lead me deeper. The story, I had changed the story. And with that, the dark place changed.
We've already heard these, so I'm gonna talk over them probably here.
It's bad luck to be on
But,
this case. The cult can get you anywhere with
you know,
that
it is a
black
bummer though.
magic
Like,
shit. Let the day shift
as much as we've had some of these shitty retail companies and all of that,
Some Fed came looking for the cult.
there's something to be said about going into a store
Sacrifice.
versus
Anyone who gets involved with the cult,
just buying something
they're
online.
next. I heard their leader is this famous writer.
Like, I can't tell you how many
Alan
times
Wake.
I've purchased something online, whether it be Amazon or some other store, and I'm
Sounds
like, oh,
like a
this
load
this
of
looks
bull.
amazing. This sounds like it's going to be so good. And then I get it, and it's just like, this sucks. The quality on this is fucking awful.
The blood trail disappeared under the rubble. I had a feeling something was waiting there.
Or like you'll
The federal agent had come
you'll
here
see a
looking
piece of
for
clothing
answers.
online, you're like,
found
wow,
was a
that looks
fate
really
worse than
nice. Oh yeah, look at that. And then you actually get it, and you're like, this is like the worst feeling fabric I've ever felt in my life. I feel like I'm wearing steel wool. And then you just gotta return it. Just be like, this sucks. You guys suck. So, man, all the retail experiences, it's slowly going away. Companies aren't investing enough too for fucking alternatives to that shit either. Like, I was watching this video just the other day. This guy going through just a supermarket in Japan, checking out all the cool shit they got over there. So jealous of their seafood section. Oh my god. But anyway. And I'm just thinking, watching this thing, like, I wish companies would do this. Like, this is just some guy going around making, you know, content, showing what's available in these stores. It's like, why don't retail stores go through and say, like, oh, hey, here's a video tour of our stuff, so you don't have to look at stuffy shit online. Like, here's an actual store, here's an actual video of the product and all this shit. Like, nobody's actually adjusting,
Another echo lingered here. A source of inspiration.
making accommodations to replace the loss of retail.
What the word is, your research can help me.
They're just
ma'am.
giving us these shit
do you know?
pictures.
There's more than one urban
And
legend
crappy
about
descriptions.
The, cult of the, word. The murder cult used these tunnels for their ritual sacrifices.
Birdie, welcome on in.
They say
Zachary,
the cult
welcome on in.
reenacted the murders in Alan Wake's crime books. That Wake was even involved somehow, under a false identity, Mr. Scratch, which is, of course, a nickname for the devil himself.
It was disturbing finding myself in the story this way. But I was desperate, and it felt right for the story.
Shit, look at that guy. Yes, the sales pitches, though, that's one thing that's always kind of like a little irritating, though, right? Because how many times have you gone into a retail store and they've just flat out lied to you, or you hear them lying to somebody else? Shit, run, Wake. Holy crap. We gotta heal. Can I heal from here? I don't even remember how to get into my inventory. Shit. What the fuck just flew out of him? It's weird, I can't remember how to get to my inventory. Oh, there, it's control. It was control. How do I use it? Oh, I did long presses. Okay. Felt good. All right. Not too much. After streaming, I always get caught up on the vibe. Should have a great sales pitch and get someone to buy. Oh yeah, I was saying though, the you hear people lying to people with those sales pitches, like just straight out lying. It's like, come on. Like, I know you're trying to sell. I know retail is not the greatest experience because these damn customers just won't buy things. But you just don't fucking start lying.
This new plot beat would carry me deeper into the story. I was making my way deeper into the story.
This is crazy.
I can imagine this murder cult performing their macabre acts beyond the collapsed tunnel. The cultists laid the Casey novel onto the altar with reverence. A twisted Bible.
Okay, could you imagine, like, a Stephen King cult? They put down, like, The Stand as their novel. Or just any one of his works. Jesus.
The scene here had changed.
Pseudo, thank you so much for subbing to the YouTube channel archives. I appreciate that. All right, here we go.
The water was gone.
No more water.
The way forward was open.
All right. Any ones? Yeah, we can open this one. We can open this one. Ooh, stuff. Shopping cart? Sure exactly where we're supposed to go. We got a subway map though. Hey! He's a...
Alan.
What's up, dude?
Tim Breaker. In case you don't remember again.
I know, Tim. I'm remembering more now.
It's good to hear, man.
How's your search for Mr. Door going?
It's not
Mr.
great.
Door.
This dream we're in. Putting a lot of roadblocks in my way.
So you think this is a dream?
I'm not ruling it out. You know, my dreams have always been incredibly vivid. They feel real until the second I wake up. In dreams, I'm often someone else. A different person with a different name, living a different life in a different world. Alternate realities, maybe. But certain things don't change. Like Door.
The sketch you have does look like the Door I know. The talk show host.
All I know
Looks
is that
like a
Door has
door.
something to do with what's happening to me. And he knows.
Why is the pacing of his talking so slow?
He's like some sadistic mastermind, torturing me.
Alright then. This is new. What is this place, a dream? Feels like it. Not real. No place. Every place. All places? Any place. Now New York. Not New York City. A way to other places? A nexus? Is door the gatekeeper? We're trying to get somewhere. Everywhere? Door, gate, portal, port, opening, access, window. Well, he's written a little more. Updated subway map. Any supplies? Supplies. What's in here? Supplies? Yep, nice. I think it was ammo. We need that ammo. Alright, later, dude. He's just chilling. Alright, let's go. Invitation.
Wait. Wake.
Are they telling me to wake up, or are they saying his name?
Alan Wake.
Oh, it said Alan Wake. Yeah, the graphics in this game are incredible. Some of the best I've seen to date. Okay. Hey, coffee. Okay, let's do a manual. Okay. And a quick. I don't think we need to put anything in the shoebox. Now our inventory's still pretty good. Oh shit, it's a TV.
I remember an awful beacon in the darkness, the scene of a ritualistic murder site in the subway tunnels. Is it a previous draft of my writing? Must be. I've been trying to shape the dark place around me, but so much fades away. Even my memory of the process washed away by dark waves. But some things remain. The darkest, nastiest elements, like the murder site. It's my goal, a stepping stone to travel deeper to escape. Write a narrative that takes me there. Casey will lead me to it.
Interesting. Derail
blocked my way
train.
forward, but it was here for a reason. It had a role to play.
Can we go under this? Got to explore.
Alan Wake.
Shit, you jerk. He pushed us down and then fizzled away. What a jerk. I don't see anything over here. We just got pushed down. Hold on, that's pointing somewhere. It's pointing up. To where?
I should look at the plot board to figure out a way forward.
Oh shit. Hey, I don't even have to do the bright light on them. They just go away with normal light. That's funny. That's pretty funny. Oh man. Yeah, I don't know what that arrow's pointing to. I mean, it said something about the plot board. Maybe I need to look at the plot board. Oh shit, we have a bunch of words of power. We should do that. Words of gun. 5% chance not to consume. That's increases knockback of the shotgun, increases projectile of the flare. 5% chance, I guess. Next update's 10%. Words of fix increases maximum health by 15. Increases max amount of health restored in safe havens by 30. Restores 50% of health when new word. I like this one better. Okay, good. Words of aid increases hand flares area of effect by 13, duration by 1. Increases effectiveness of trauma pads by 10%. Increases effective duration of painkillers by 1 second. I'll do this one. Sounds good. Words of lamp. Restores 50 health for each second when using flashlight boost. Interesting. 50 health for each second when using flashlight boost on hostile shadows. That could be helpful. 10% chance to stun enemies on flashlight boost. 25% chance to regain a charge on killing an enemy. Both of these are pretty good. Alright, we've got all of our stuff. Jump scares? Yeah, some. Okay, this is the plot board. Here's what we want.
I had found another compelling location to use. Changing a plot element in a scene without being there was impossible.
Oh. Well, okay, I guess we're not there. I don't know how we're not there, but sure. Now we're there. Well, let's take a quick look before we start changing, rewriting things. Alright. Okay, derailed.
The story was affecting the scene.
Did that change back here? I don't think so. Okay, that's fine. Let's go. Let's go this way.
Hello? Anyone there? Dead.
It doesn't sound dead. Okay. Enraged, welcome on in. Okay. I don't see anything else. Let's change the plot again. Sing agent didn't really work.
The story thread felt right here.
Oh, this changed a lot.
The cult poured the gasoline over the train car. An iron cage that would soon become a coffin.
Okay.
The door on the far side of the train crash had a cult symbol next to it. I wanted to take a look inside.
Can we get inside?
Darkness inside. This story will lead you.
Damn. What a jerk. I don't know if we can get inside. We only have the two ones we can do. Let's go this way. Oh, there's a memory down there.
Go on, ma'am. Go on, ma'am. Go on, ma'am.
This is where the history of the cult gets genuinely disturbing. The cultists track down the torchbearers living in the tunnels. They lock the poor folks up in a derailed subway car, douse it in gasoline. Yeah.
Charming.
It turns into a bit of a ghost story after that. They say the dark smoke from the fire still roams the tunnels searching for new victims to devour.
There are no happy endings in this city.
The story thread felt important. I could use it in one of the scenes I'd found.
Well, I'd actually done a fairly extensive rant on that at the start of stream, but I will say it is a steaming pile of crap and should be avoided at all costs.
It was locked from the other side.
The rant is at the very start of the stream for anybody that wanted to take a look at it.
Perfectly. A sick and twisted story, but it worked.
Yeah, it's just a shit game. Nobody should play it.
The subway car had become a burnt husk. I could get through it now.
Oh, damn. These people. Man, everyone burned alive. Jeez. Yeah, Yoshi, I just don't care about Ascension. It was so bad and so shitty that it's just like, you know what? No.
None of this was real. It was
I thought it was 6 months.
Fuck me.
I mean, it's a stupid ass concept too, like, oh, you gotta watch this thing every day to make choices. It's like, nobody wants that. You should have made it every week there's an episode. A full episode. You watch the full episode, you make your choices, you have 3 days to make those choices from the original release date, so, you know, it could come out on like a Thursday night, and then you have Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. They'll give people the whole weekend to watch it, watch it and make your choices. And then starting Monday morning on the cutoff, that's when they have to work the next 4 days to implement the changes and the results into the game. Like, that would have been better than trying to force people to watch this shit every single day. And I mean, to be fair, like, with what they're trying to do, if they actually wanted to do something really good, where it could be people shaping the story and making choices, it definitely needs more than a week of them having time to make changes. They need to have maybe one episode, I don't know, maybe a month. Like, you watch one 1-hour episode the first of every month. Whatever the day the first falls on, that's the episode. You then have, you know, 3 or 4 days they'll give you to make the choice, which then would give them a solid, like, 26 days, give or take, to engineer a new episode with the choices and have it proper in there. It's the only way that it really would have made sense and worked. And then they could have had it go on for 10 months to give you 10 episodes, which is what most series do these days, is give you 10 episodes. And that would have been season 1. They're just being ridiculous. I don't know which way to go. Oh, that arrow says down. Let's go down. A month would have been perfect. I don't think it's what they wanted to do. Obviously, they're trying really hard to make that money. Huh. Maybe it's on the other side. It's pointing there. I don't know what the hell to do with that. Just wasted some. Character edits are horror. They are. They're really bad. Devs have been adamant about how this is all new and no one's ever done anything like this before with something like Silent Hill. The problem is people have done stuff like this before. Not with Silent Hill, but they've done stuff like this kind of. Never to the extent that they're trying to do it to where people can actually shape it. But like you think of stuff that's been episodic and how much time it took them to do the episodes, right? Like any of the Telltale games. How much time was there between each episode? It was like 3 months or something like that, right? To do it full justice of some multiple choice thing. They could have done this and they could have done it well, and it's just been... Oh, there we go. The most minimal effort possible. And their biggest downfall, to be completely frank, is... I mean, everything's got so many downfalls, but one of their biggest downfalls is they tried to make this a free-to-play mobile game, but you can buy points. You know, they're going to ultimately have times where people are going to stop buying points if they haven't already, and now they're just generating content every day with no income. Once people realize how stupid it is, they're going to be like, oh, I'm not going to buy anything. It's like, all right, new episodes with no income because it's all free. If they would have done this on like a month-to-month new episode basis, they could have charged people. They could have released this instead of free on a website. It could have been a Steam or an Epic Store or something. Release, Google Play, Apple App Store, and you download and buy the episodes. Here's episode 1. Here's episode 2. Episode 3. With big disclaimers that, hey, you only have from the 1st to the 5th of every month to make changes because we gotta have time to implement them. That would have worked.
Alan Wake.
Everything would have been better. The voice acting would have been better because they would have had more time, hired better people, probably would have had way more income. Damn, dude. Oh, shit, run, wait. Fuck, dude. Yeah, we need to find a shotgun. I don't even know how far that put me back. That's irritating. I mean, I honestly think this is going to be one of the times where it's minimal effort, minimal profit. You know, the amount of people that have paid for, like, pay-to-win games or pay-to-play games, like, what was that one that was huge? For some reason, the name is escaping me. Clash of Clans, things like that. Is there's going to be people that want to play these games. They're going to be like, oh, you know, I spent a lot of time on this. I spent a lot of money on this. And they will put the money into it because they legitimately enjoy the game. It's like, what is Silent Hill Ascension's money plan is asinine. Like, oh, I have to vote points to impact the plot. Which one has to mean they have to write it good enough for people to give a shit about the plot, which they haven't been doing. The plot is stupid. They would have to care, make you care enough about the choices to make the choices big and monumental enough to where people are going to be like, I need this choice. I need it to be this choice. I gotta spend real money to buy more influence points so I can vote for this. I gotta do it. None of the choices matter or seem interesting or worthwhile. So they have no drive here, no elements to get people to actually buy the points, which is their income. Everything they've done about this is stupid. It's going to implode on them. Like, I'm going to be completely shocked if this season 1 goes the entire length of the way. I don't know if they're locked into contracts. They've obviously signed something with Sony on this because the Ascension, each full episode is going to air on Sony's core services, so PlayStation and Bravia TVs. So they've sold rights to these episodes. They might be locked into this failure for the entire duration. But if they're not, I'm going to be very surprised if this thing doesn't just implode on itself after the first, like, 2 months. And they're going to look at it and they're like, we're not making any money. Nobody is watching this. We can't keep making these episodes and doing this. Like, we're burning money. And they'll close it down. And that'll be it. I hate to be somebody who hopes for a company's failure, because I know how hard some of those people have worked. Like, the musician who's doing the music for this, and, you know, some of the artists and stuff, but, it's gotta go away. It's just bad. Man. I feel like there's something there, but I don't even know what to do about it. I might be able to kill them. I forgot about the dodge mechanic until just now. CRS, welcome on in. EMS, welcome on in. Immersive, welcome on in. Hope everybody's doing really well today. Welcome. Hey, we lived. What are they looking at here? Did I fight everybody over a bunch of BS? Is there nothing here? Great, I just wasted a bunch of ammo for no reason. There's nothing here. There's that. Lame. Yeah, I saw them looking at these and I could have sworn this was going to be something. There's nothing. Not even any memories in here. Alright, well, let's get out of here. Let's go down to the platform. All that ammo wasted.
My path was blocked. I had to find a way through.
We
the
will.
lights would help me.
Oh, good. More saving. Alright, so we've saved. Quick and manual save, and I'm noticing now we've been live for a little over 2 hours, so I need to take a break. I need to take a break. And I'm realizing now, as I go to press my be right back button, that I think it's still honestly set to the Halloween stuff. So, on that note, I think what I'm going to do for today, and today only, I'm going to play the intro countdown, but I'm going to fast forward it so it's only like, you know, a couple minutes instead of 10 minutes. So don't go anywhere. I'll be back with you all in just a few minutes. I'll be right back. we're back. Oop, wrong scene. Now we're back. For some more Alan Wake. Thank you so much for holding during that much needed break. And I'll gotta remember to fix the Be Right Back screen later. So it's the actual Be Right Back screen instead of the intro. I could have sworn that said it would open. Okay. Well, let's take the light. I love the way that this game does all the reality shifting. It's kind of great. It's like I can almost see it to put the light there. It's a puzzle. Okay, we're this way. Funny joke description. As long as it's spoiler free. Alright, we'll do one here. Alright, let's see. Uh-huh. Not quite sure. I mean, we put something down there, didn't we? Yeah, I think we put that there. To write a damn sequel. I mean, it could work. I think that's how a few Stephen King novels got written. Let's see here. All this water. Yeah, we can't go down there now. Yeah, this game is honestly way better than the first game. Like, I liked the first game. The first game was fine for what it was. But this game is... I don't know what we just took there. All these... Oh, look at that, look at that, look at that. We gotta get that. More words, more upgrades. Yeah, we just got that. Alright, so what's next? Okay.
The echoing hall had a story to tell.
Into the line. Into the line, new scene. So we're going to be able to write stuff into this area. I don't see anything else to really go to unless we can go upstairs. Nope. Okay. Let's go to the end of the line and then write some stuff into this. Write some shit into existence. Alright, we'll go down here. There we go.
I had a new idea. A new story thread.
Interesting. cult. Drag the body here. Perform some sort of ritual.
Wake.
Who's saying that? I didn't even see anybody. Huh.
Wake.
Okay.
Wake.
I guess that's kind of it, huh? We didn't even get to see anything to investigate, though we did see this blood. Alright, let's change it out to the murder cult.
I couldn't add a new element from here. I'd have to go.
What do you mean not from here?
Alan Wake.
The hall had changed into the murder cult's hideout.
Wake.
Yeah, it's way different. It's way, way different.
The Fed had witnessed something here that made him run scared. Whether the summoning ritual had been a bona fide supernatural event or the mass psychosis of stark raving lunatics, it didn't change the facts. The cult was messing with things no one should mess with.
The ritual was a vital part of the story, the key to reaching the murder site.
Complete the ritual in the collapsed tunnels. Like just various copies of his book. Crazy ass cult. I'm curious, can we change
Add a new beat for the story.
to the torchbearers? Nothing that different, huh? Not really. More murder. But nothing too crazy. Alright, let's change it back to summoning ritual.
This is the ritual to lead you on. Your friends will meet him when you're gone.
Okay. Maybe we forgot something. Let's go back to the murder cult. Because I don't think we read the board.
The cultists were close now, a dark presence rising from the depths.
The writer, not of the last, the shadow cast. Third eye, project the night, this is your time, when you're gone. Writer, the first word, not the last, and the shadow, eye open, this is your time, ritual, friends will meet. Not the writer, the light, shadow, to write, to lead, will meet. Okay. That's what we didn't look at. But I think we're supposed to go back to the ritual. I don't know if reading that changed anything for us, but...
Wake, wake, wake. I just want to say, wake.
It's hard to tell which one is going to attack us and which one won't. I keep looking for crowbars. Maybe...
Alan Wake.
I think that's real.
This isn't your story.
Oh shit, dude. Oh fuck. Damn, we're low on ammo, low as hell. I think that guy's real too, shit. Okay, no, he was just a shadow. Let's go here. Let's get rid of this guy. Oh, you're real. Oh, shit. I don't think they can come in here. Need that ammo. Oh, 10. Nice. Yeah, he can't come in here.
Shit!
Alan's stressed. I don't see anything more to scan, damn. I don't think we maybe needed to attack that guy. Alright, whatever. We're here now. I don't know why that was important. We're just locked in here now. Locked in. Can we put this light somewhere? I don't know. Feel like maybe here could, huh? Yeah, a little confused on what it wants us to do exactly. Maybe back this way. Maybe they need a light? Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I should be here. So it keeps telling me to go to the summoning board, but I think that's just because it's an option. This is just the station generically. And nothing here. It said we're supposed to complete the ritual, right? Reach the murder site, complete the ritual. Yeah. So, in order to do that, we got to do summoning ritual. You got stuck on this yourself? It doesn't seem like it's super straightforward. With what we're supposed to do. I mean, we have light, but it's not doing anything. Yeah, I don't know. If I can't find it in a minute, I'm probably gonna ask. Just, what the hell am I actually supposed to do here? We're at the summoning ritual. Nothing here. It almost feels like we would have to read. Reach the murder site. Well, maybe we're not at the murder site. Oops. Maybe we're not at the murder site at all.
I had to be at the scene.
Okay. Yeah, it's kind of there at the moment. To where I just kind of, unfortunately, don't understand what it wants me to do. It says the murder site. Our hint, though, is complete the ritual in the collapsed tunnel. Oh, wait. Hold on. Is that the hint? Yeah, we gotta go back. That's the hint. I wasn't reading it. I got it.
Alan Wake. I am the master.
Alright, let's just remove the summoning ritual so we can go back to normal. Okay, good. We're back to normal. Now we gotta get to the collapsed tunnel. That's what it was. I kept thinking this was the collapsed tunnel, but it's not. Shit, and I took the light too. Damn it. Oh, I can still get through? Alright, collapsed tunnel. Making our way. A lot of backtracking. There could have been a door there too somewhere. This game has a nice way of being like, oh hey, you're here, you look really far away from somewhere, and then you go through a door and all of a sudden you're where you should be. It's like, oh, interesting. Derailed train, huh? Well, wait, how do I... Did this thing close on me? Can I not go back this way now? Because I came through here, through there, but now I can't. Oh, fuck. See, that's where I came through, but I can't go back that way now. Shit. Maybe something through here? Oh. Alright, ignore me. Never mind. Never mind. Everything's fine. Oh, it's down here. I guess we'll do a quick save while we're right down here, too. Quick save. Okay. And trying to remember where to go when you've been going forward for so long is rough. Alright, I'm here. I'm in the collapsed tunnel. Alright, so we're gonna do summoning ritual. Okay. Whoa.
The dark presence.
Fuck! 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 Fuck!
Dark Presence is a jerk.
I couldn't hear the dark presence. It was gone.
Dark Presence trying to attack us in these tunnels. Huh. One of those. So if we get back to base, we're safe. But we apparently gotta get there without setting this thing off. Run, Ellen, run!
The dark presence. I had seen it before. I
Storm
remembered now.
cloud.
It was always out there, hunting me.
Well, we did it. We got past that area. Part of it was just I wasn't reading close enough. I kept reading what it was saying, not realizing it was a location. It's like he's seeing two realities in the forest.
I had found the murder site. Somehow the victim's heart was the key.
Here's a naked dead guy again.
Something had shifted. I felt an overwhelming closeness to home. An FBI agent? Who are you?
What is this? Who are you?
She can hear me.
I'm Saga Anderson, FBI.
This is Alan Wake. I'm trapped here. The dark place. Under Cauldron Lake.
Cauldron Lake. Who are you?
I'm trying to escape. I'm making progress, but I'm in danger. The dark presence. Help me. Please, help me. I could sense it. I was closer to home. Had the woman in the vision helped me somehow? Something had changed. Outside. Parliament Tower. Where I'd lived with Alice. It was out there. Waiting for me.
End of part. We reached the end of part. New York City. All right. Look for Alice. Get to the apartment in Parliament Tower. All right, how the hell do we get there?
Who was writing who? Who was writing this poem? Me? No.
The writer of the first word, not the writer of the last. With the terror of the light and shadow, cast the third eye open. Now project the night, this moment to write. This is the ritual to lead you on. Your friends will meet him when you are gone. Rhymes. Ooh, more memories. Just line it up in advance.
Stepping to the murder site, I'd felt it, hanging in the air. A meaning, the violent emotion of the act, like a cloud of wrath. The dead eyes of the victim staring at something you couldn't see, and yet making you aware of it. Something had soaked into this place on a molecular level, overlapping with your meaningless existence. Regression to something you had managed to forget, marking you, taking you for a ride, making you crazier.
So much Max Payne. So much pain. All right. Have we been here before? Yeah, we have. Because I've done that before.
The station had changed. I was closer now.
We're slowly reaching the point that the first section of the game would love a Max Payne reboot remake. Well, they are, though. It's happening, CRS. I don't know how much of a remake it will be, but they're doing a new Max Payne where it's Max Payne 1 and 2 combined. I think it's going to be probably more of a remaster than anything, but hey. Something. Maybe it'll spark interest in the game series. We'll get another one. Is it raining out here now?
Parliament Tower. Our home in New York. Was I really this close to being home? Going up to our apartment? Would I be home? Or was this just an echo of the real thing? Even then, the murder site had brought me one step closer to escape.
Wait, what's this? Save point. Nice. Let's do a manual save here. Heard Rockstar Games is doing it. I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing. And there's Parliament Tower. I mean, Rockstar Games is a great company. They really are. But they're not Remedy,
At the edge of the plaza was ringing
who did the original Max Payne, so I don't know.
Hey, Alan. Thank God he picked up. I thought I lost you again.
Who are you? Why are you helping me?
Did you go deeper? To the overlap?
Are you talking about the murder site? Yeah, I did.
That's fantastic, Alan. We're closer to getting out. We're making progress.
Well, we would be if you would answer my damn questions.
Last time we spoke, you were pretty worried about Alice. Did you ever check Parliament Tower? Do you make sure she really got out of the dark place?
Well, of course she got out. That's why I'm here. That's the whole goddamn point.
Be very careful, Alan. The dark presence is stealing from you. It can already manifest as your double. Scratch will...
Wait, hello?
Doppelganger. The dark place. Great.
Writer. Maybe he was a victim. The cult, using his words. Or maybe he was the monster behind it all. Either way, Alice Wake, his ex, she knew things. It was there in her art for all to see. A cry for help. The darkness she'd witnessed. And that put her in danger.
Was Alice here?
Hey, Chris, welcome on in. Hope you're having a really good morning. That elevator opened for us. Esthix, welcome on in as well. Fluffy to Rabbit, I'm not sure if I said hi, but welcome. Chroma, welcome on in. Now, we've all been talking, but I think I forgot to get some highs out there. Taking a break to wake. Nice. Whoa. Interesting. Haunting. Initiation 3.
Alice's photo equipment. Set to go off when the door opens.
Did it capture anything? Okay.
Get out! Leave me alone!
Alice! Alice!
The hell?
Alice.
Pick photos for exhibition poster.
This is a photo of Scratch. How did Alice get this? Is he stalking her?
Okay.
This is the door to my study, where I wrote my books.
It's locked.
This symbol wasn't here before.
Okay, what else? Okay, what's over here? Video art doc on multi-screen. Focal point on the dark place. Okay. Part 1.
Part 1.
Memory card.
What was Alice working on?
64 meg memory card. I think it said meg. Alright. Memory card, I guess?
When I was younger, photography was everything to me. I moved to New York thinking I'd make it as an artist. And then I met Alan. We had a good thing. We were both dedicated by our creative ambitions. The only difference was that Alan's work made money. He brought me work when he could. I took his promo shots, created covers for his books. I'm sure he forced his publisher into it. I was taking photos, just not my photos. And that gnawed at me. Things got complicated sometimes, but that's life, right? We loved each other. meaner side of him. One I didn't like. I set up a trip to see a doctor in Washington. I didn't tell him until we got there. We argued. Things went wrong. And he was just gone. Drowned, allegedly. It's easy for people to think it was my fault. Hell, I do too sometimes. About 6 years ago, I started hearing noises in the night. Typewriter keys clacking. Voices. Alan was back. Haunting me.
With that light in the back flickering.
Then it got violent. It was Alan. And yet, it was a monster. He always did have anger in him. I set up
It was
cameras
long,
around
a
the
long video.
apartment with motion sensors and flashes. Now, when the monster comes, I turn it into art. My nightmares caught on film. And this is the focus of my new exhibition. To show people the world is so much darker than they ever knew. I'm calling this exhibit The Dark Place.
Frost, welcome on in. That's a long video.
Alice. Scratch was terrorizing her. Why?
I think Scratch is his doppelganger, if I remember right. Oh, we can jump in that. Okay. Is this door still locked? Yeah, it is. Game is really, really good. Just want to make sure we check everything here. I think there was a save station in this,
I sat in the writer's room and wrote a story. Initiation. To project myself through the dark place, to look for a way out. The story had brought me here, brought me nowhere. Looped me back. I was writing the story. And in the story, I now stepped into the writer's room. But there was no one here writing.
Damn. Did all of that just to end up looped back around again? Give me a second, chat. There we go. Alright, so we've ended the actual full part. We still don't know fully how he returned yet, but we've seen a good chunk of it. I imagine that the next chapter is probably going to be how he gets there, unless we're going to go back to the cop section. I'm not really sure how they're going to do the pacing of this, but it's just such a fun game. Like, the story on it is good, it's interesting. It's definitely trippy because it keeps just changing from one thing to another. You're in one place, you're in another place. You can edit the story. It changes the scenery, everything about it. It's, this is more of a story. It's definitely, I wouldn't say it's a super story game. Like, you know, we've seen super story games to where it's largely just a story, and then maybe you're playing something a little bit. Kind of like Life is Strange was a great story game in the sense that it is 99% story, more or less, you know, I mean 90% story, and then little bits of gameplay here and there, but the gameplay is just you learning more story. Only 10% of that game is maybe actual gameplay, or at least traditional gameplay. You know, even like Metal Gear Solid, was it 4? I think 4. Had more cutscenes in it than game. The gameplay it had was great when you could get to it, but between that, it was just hour-long cutscene after hour-long cutscene. This is a good mixture of both. Like, we're playing the game, there's shooting mechanics, gun mechanics, upgrade systems. Everything is here, but there is a really good story going on as well. Let's see if it'll let us save. It's usually a save point right after the start of these chapters.
Okay, let's recap what you've told us so far, Alan. For the past 13 years, you've been trapped in a nightmare dimension called the Dark Place. Yeah. It's like New York, but it's not New York. And can be reached from the bottom of Cauldron Lake, but it's not really under the lake. And after all this time, you've managed to get out.
Yeah.
But so has your evil doppelganger. Mr. Scratch? Or is it the Dark Presence?
Both. It's interchangeable. He's Scratch when he looks like me, but he can change into this other form.
And Scratch, the Dark Presence, wants to rewrite the world in his own image.
Which would be in your image, as he looks just like you.
And turn the world into a fucking nightmare.
During Deerfest, which is scheduled to take place in a couple of days. You got out of the Dark Place by writing a novel, the pages we've been finding. But your double edited it into a horror story that's now changing reality, taking over people, making them crazy, bringing the Dark Place to Bright Falls.
Yes, fiction coming in contact with the Dark Place can change reality. The story is coming true, soaking into everything, like darkness when night falls. But last time
This will be back in 2010.
Yes, last time it didn't happen all at once. The story came true bit by bit as it unfolded. And that Dark Presence was still bound to the lake. I stopped it before it got the ending it wanted. Before it broke free. Based on that, there's still time.
Which brings us to your magical light switch.
The clicker. Magical doesn't quite cover it. Scratch wants it to bring about his ending. That can't happen. If I can get the clicker, I can send him back to the Dark Place, make all this shit go away. Look, I know it's batshit crazy. My memory is full of holes, and I'm not sure how much I can trust. It's like a half-forgotten dream.
Dear. How dare they drink coffee at the same time?
Mr. Wake. Alan. We've seen our share of batshit crazy in the past 24 hours. What I want to know is, why am I? Why are we written into the story?
I think I saw you. Or a vision of you in the dark place. I think you helped me reach out and escape somehow. With that in the story, Scratch would have edited it to get to you. To hurt you. We are all in danger.
Okay, I guess we're back to playing as the FBI agent. I guess that kind of makes sense, all things considered.
Insane.
All right, let's find the coffee to save.
So much of it.
Maybe in here? Yes, there it is. All right, so manual save. Here. 5 hours and 51 minutes into it, just about 6 hours into the game, more or less, because, you know, of breaks. You can probably say a solid 5.5 hours. And this game's really good. The story is very decently written. They got something really good going on here. Gameplay is good. Only complaint maybe so far is a couple of the things with the fighting mechanics. As much as I actually really do like the fighting mechanics in this game, I want to say that some of it's just a little slow, right? Like, when we're doing the fighting, flashlight an enemy, it appears as a human without the cloud over it anymore, and we can shoot it. But if we don't dispatch it almost like immediately, trying to run away and reload has been getting us hit and taking, you know, killing us. You can dodge, but then when you dodge, it cancels the reload and you got to do it again. It's just a lot of extra work there. I feel like they could have sped the reload speed up. Maybe that's an unlock we can get to have quicker reloads. It's worse with Alan Wake because he's got to reload a 6-shooter versus our FBI agent here has just a magazine they pop in, and it's just much, much faster. Except their shotgun reloads super slow, but maybe Ellen's shotgun will be faster, who knows. All in all, though, I'm really liking it, and we're going to keep playing this thing until we finish it. Unless the game just starts to hit the fan, we're going to keep going on it. In your opinion, Alan Wake 1 is better? Alan Wake 1 was good, but for me, Alan Wake hit a point a few hours into it to where it started to feel super repetitive with the combat. It was almost like they were forcing so much enemy interaction on you that it just got a little boring for me. I was like, really? More enemies? More enemies? More enemies? And it kind of became more of an action shooter than something horror, as to where this game is focusing more on horror thriller elements than being just a kill everybody shooter, at least so far. Maybe that'll change. I'm hoping it doesn't, but it's been good. I've really been liking it. All right. On that note, we are going to call it for today because that is the perfect spot to end right at the start of a new chapter. But we will be back tomorrow. Now, don't go anywhere. We're going to do a raid real quick. If you guys want to get that go live notification for tomorrow, please follow me on Twitter and the Discord. If you do Discord, you get to hang out with everybody between streams. So it's by far the better of the two choices, but I do post on both when I go live. So check it out, and also check out those YouTube archives and stuff and things. But yeah, let's see who's on right now. Let's see who's doing some stuff. Who's doing the things? All right, let's see who we got. Who's on right now? A lot of good people. Hey! We're gonna go raid a really good friend of the channel here. Feel like we haven't had a chance to raid them in a while. Conflicting stream schedules. We're gonna go raid Dudley. Dudley's a great streamer, playing some cool games. He absolutely deserves one of your follows. So if you're not currently following Dudley right now, give him that follow when you get over there. You won't regret it. You won't be disappointed, I promise you. But that'll do it. I will be back tomorrow. I'm gonna try to start a bit earlier tomorrow, at least a little bit earlier tomorrow. So keep an eye out for that go live notification. But that's all I got. I hope everybody has a really nice day. Take it easy, and I'll see you all in a few hours. Later, everyone.